Hello.
Hey, Kendra.
Hey, boo. What's your name?
Well, it's so I you see Starkita, but it's Zarina. You don't remember me?
Zarina.
I got
Zarina from Philly?
no, ma'am. Um,
From From
the one
where?
I was remember the one Drake or better. I love
Oh,
Drake.
Drake or better. Yes.
I got
Girl,
it.
okay. You was a viral girl.
As I should be, as I as I deserve.
Okay, so if you don't remember, you look a little different tonight. You said I'm coming to let the people know. Because
Well,
I
play
guess they
with
didn't
me.
know
They
that,
changed
okay.
me.
So when you were here the last time, I asked you what kind of man you want, and you said Drake or better. Then we got, and then at the very end, you broke down that Drake tried to talk to you at least on 3 occasions. This is Arena, LA,
Mhm.
37, a property manager, 2 children. All right, boo. So what kind of man you looking for?
I need a man like Drake or better,
Like Drake?
or better.
Drake the rapper?
Aubrey Drake Graham. Hmm.
Okay, so when you say like Drake, I'm gonna specify. Do you mean like Drake as in success? Do you mean like Drake as an appearance, or do you mean both?
Both.
So who is more successful and looks better than Drake?
Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question.
I
Who
mean,
is
because
trying
think
to
about it. You said you want a man like Drake or
or
better.
better?
So Drake is the lowest bar because that's the lowest you'll go.
Yes.
I mean, you live in LA. You never ran into him. Drake is really
Actually, I'm
accessible.
glad you asked, Kendra. See, I'm only gonna answer your questions now. I'm not gonna just tell you everything, but I have. And believe it or not, I have. Like, I don't know if I want to put a hand on the Bible, I will tell some stories. I'd above this to the man 3 times, and he actually has attempted. So that's why my confidence is so high because I've been in his same circles and he has tried. It just
So what happened? And you didn't get his number?
no, Kendra. Oh my God, I'm gonna tell the truth and shame my fucking soul. Okay, I'm gonna just put it out there. The first time I saw him, I was with my ex
Okay.
in Houston. I was with my ex, and we were still together. I was driving my drunk ex home in his Mercedes Benz. Drake was on the side, pulled up next to me, tried to holler, but I had my ex on the right. I was just loyal to a fault, Kendra.
Well,
Like
you
heart
had
to
your
heart.
baby daddy in the car, so you couldn't do anything then.
Yeah, no, this my ex boyfriend. This one was not my baby daddy.
Oh, your ex boyfriend.
This was just
Well,
my
if
ex
you're
boyfriend.
driving his car, no, that moment that wasn't a good moment. So
Right.
you had to honor that moment. Now, what's the second time?
The second time.
Wait, real quick. Was your boyfriend asleep?
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
and Drake was trying to get me in the window, and my respect did not let me roll that window down. Honest to God, that
okay.
I say
So
I'm a
what was
good
the other
woman.
time?
I'm a good woman. That's a good quality about me. I don't care who I'm with, even if the man of my dreams is right there. I'm loyal on who I'm with. It's who I'm with.
What's the second Drake story?
Oh, okay. The second time, in Las Vegas. So me and my girlfriend was out. He had a little event. I actually put myself in the right place at the right time, just trying to see if he would even choose me. Like, would he even come? And he has. Um, the second time it was a concert in Dallas for Halloween. His Halloween concert. This was like 2010. Mind you, I'm 37. So yeah, this was a long time ago. And I was dressed as the Little Mermaid. I was the first Black Little Mermaid in these Dallas streets. I was with A Baby. If you know, I think y'all know your radio personalities, A Baby.
I know,
And
baby.
I was the Black Little
I know,
Mermaid, and
hey,
he tried to
baby.
come for me. He tried
Wait,
to come for me.
so I missed it. I talked over you. What did you say?
Oh, sorry. No, he came for me. Like he was like eyeballing me and telling people like who is she? Like he I had his attention. And he was like, come here, but it was too thick. I couldn't even move through the room. It was too thick that night. It was after a Halloween concert. And but my girlfriend kind of messed it up first because she was really mean to one of his entourage buddies. So he was like, nope, your homegirl got a bad attitude. Nope, nope, nope. So my homegirl kind of like killed the shot that I had with him that night, Halloween in Dallas.
And that was your third one?
Silly. The third one was when he had a Dallas concert. I was with my girlfriend, and his dad chose me and my girlfriend to hang out with at a nightclub after the concert. Oh, I'm just bearing my little soul right now, ain't I? Look, I'm gonna just give it to you then. Give you the tea. But yeah, he we were in the club again. It was a nightclub. I actually went in the club with his dad. His dad was like, "You're cool, you can come." I was like, "Okay, well, shit, cool." His dad had saw me give away tickets to his show, and he was like, "Man, you cool for that? Like, just come through." And I was like, I went with Drake's dad. Shout out Dennis Graham, and we was in the club, and yeah, another little act of blind loyalty to the dude Drake Aubrey. On the humble note, Aubrey Graham. His daddy was like trying to spit a shot at me, and I was like, "No, sir, I'm sorry. I gotta thank for your son." And and it was that. He was like, "Oh, too bad."
Okay. All right. So there you have it. Okay. This is your update. So give me the update, girl.
Okay, so I just came back from Yo City. I touched down in Yo City. I met a wonderful, wonderful man. I believe he's better than Drake. And he flew me to Yo City, girl. I was there and I was trying to contact you to come support the Christmas event. He flew me to Yo City. And I just want to say I love Chicago. Chicago is the bomb. Okay.
Okay, wait a minute. So the guy saw you on this show and he flew you from where are you calling us from again, Serena?
Texas.
So tell me, did he see you on the show?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me how that happened. So he saw you, he DM'd you. What happened?
Oh, first of all, I got so many DMs. So I just had to pray through the DMs and be like, come on, Lord, just whoever is going, I know, come on. I prayed through, stepped through, and I was like, let me respond. I took a week to look through and responded to one who was decent, who approached me appropriately. And I honestly say, he's the bomb.
And so he offered to fly. So he paid for you to come to Chicago to meet him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Look at
you. He took care of the flight. He took care of me very well. It was really romantic. It was wonderful. I do believe it was the wrong time for us to probably meet. It was, but I mean, he's a catch. He's a big fish.
He's a big fish. So are you guys staying in touch?
I don't think I'm for him as much as I would have loved to have been.
Well, okay. So what did not? Okay, why are you not for him?
Why am I not for him? That's a good question. Like, he's so busy. He's a successful man, so he's very busy. And that's a good question. I want to ask him, but he's so busy.
So is it something that you would like to continue to pursue?
I think so. If he's still into me and can handle me, because I was probably too much for him. But busy men don't have time to explain. And I do know that he is dating another woman. Okay. Respectfully, he's dating another woman. So I'm hoping that he's getting rid of her and just trying to make space for me now that we've met and our chemistry was good.
Okay. So you liked him?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
However, I'm still single, girl. Hold on. I'm still single.
Okay, so you want to put it out there again?
Oh, yeah, I do. I do want to put it
out. So do you want to respond to any, there's so many Drake comments. So do you have a response to all the people who thought you were camping, who didn't understand if Drake tried to talk to you 3 times? Why didn't you try to just pursue Drake? Like, what is your response to all the people? Because they had a lot to say about you.
They did. And you know what? I want to say people could be so ugly and they assume and they run off without information. That's real ignorant. I've done that too. So I forgive all the negative bitches and haters. I get that. I'm sure you get it all the time. So yeah,
so I was going to say, you have to have tough skin to be, I'm literally a public figure, but I'm like, I have like badges because I've been doing this for 20 years. So though I know some people are getting acclimated with me from this show, which is almost 3 years old, I have a whole media career. People have been talking about shit about me for 20 years. So when people say stuff, I'm like, at this time, honey, like it's really hard. Nothing bothers me. When you come for anybody attached to me, that could be a different side. But you can pretty much say, I've heard everything. Bad wig, ugly, like whatever you say. Oh, young child. There ain't nothing you can say together. Yeah. I've heard it all. So I will say for you, it takes a lot of tough skin. And I respect that about you, to be honest.
Thank you. I'm learning from the best, girl. I see you just be they be trying to shoot at you.
I don't give a shit. People, let me tell you, I stay here very humble. I don't share a lot of things, but I have an amazing life that I am very grateful for. And I know who I am. So other people's opinions can never direct my energy because I know my reality. I don't share a lot, and that is intentional, but I have a wonderful reality. So I don't let it get to me. But I'm always wondering if other people can handle it, because when you do become a highlight, it is a lot of energy. So I'm happy you were strong enough to deal with all the negativity. But did Drake happen to see it? Do we know? Did you go to his DMs?
So I've been in the man's DMs. He don't respond to me. So I look, Drake, holla if you hear me.
Are you still open to him if he comes around?
Oh yeah, if he come, I meant to. Even if I'm in a relationship, they're gonna have to understand. I'm gonna need a hall pass for Drake. Like, he's my dream guy. He's who I want. Who's who I like. However, if I might not be for him. I might not be for him. So I still have to keep my options open, and I'm really still single. So, it is what it is. But I'm sure there's better, and I believe I did definitely run into some better.
All right. So do you want to put it out here? Do you want to, this is your second time. You get 2 times.
Okay. All right.
So Zarina, how old are you again?
37.
37.
Lie this time. Look.
What's your zodiac sign or birthday? Scorpio. You have children, right?
I do. 2 children. And I want to just take a moment and to say, anybody who has anything negative to say about women with children, you can kiss every mama's ass. I hate people who judge women for having children. They're such a blessing. They are never a burden. They are bonuses, period.
How old are your children?
17 and 3.
17 and 3. Why are you not with the 3-year-old dad? I can't remember.
He couldn't take my entertainment lifestyle. It's a lot. I'm too much for some men, and I was too much for him. But I said, if he wanted to have counseling, we sure could have, because he's still a great man. Great.
He's a good father?
Mm-hmm. Great father.
Zarina, what do you do again for a living?
Oh, well, I'm a Renaissance woman.
What does that mean?
I do many things, Kendra. So I really do. Instead of dating, I invest in my talents. So I really do a lot, especially motherhood. I wake up to that job. That's an infinite position. So that's the number one. I'm a mother.
What do you get a check for?
I get a check for singing, modeling, art, property management, brand ambassadoring. That's why I say I really am a Renaissance woman. And yeah. And child support, because I'm a good mama.
Okay. So that's singing, modeling. You said you also do art, property management, brand ambassador, and child support. Do you have OnlyFans? I can't remember.
I sure do. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's one of my little residual incomes. I sure do. I forgot. Yeah.
Okay. And then, do you want to sing? I usually ask people when they sing to give us like 10 seconds or 20 seconds. It's up to you.
You know what? For other people live, I don't want to, but for you, I sure.
You don't have to if you don't want to. So listen, this show is very volunteer. So if you don't want to do it, we don't have to do it. So don't do nothing that you don't want to do.
Oh yeah, I never do, girl. I never do. I'm so brave.
So you don't want to do it?
I'll give it 10 seconds.
Okay.
No, I don't go to church on Sunday. I don't get on my knees to pray. Don't recognize those words from the Bible. I got my own special way. Yeah, baby, I know Jesus loves me. Maybe just a little bit more. If I fall on my knees every Sunday, I will never leave his candy store. But he's got to be a chocolate Jesus. Make me feel so good inside.
Well, this is like a sexy church song.
Oh, yes. God is sexy. Is God not sexy? Yes,
Kendra. What about God is being sexy?
God is sexy.
Okay. You don't have a bad voice.
Every time people have sex, whose name do they call? If it ain't they persons, God is sexy.
My past be watching my show sometimes. Let's move forward, girl. You don't have a bad voice. You don't have a bad voice at all. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, Zarina, let's do it. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I still want a Drake or better.
Still a Drake or better. You know, we broke this down. Who is better than Drake? Because Drake is so rich. So it's like when you mean Drake or better, that's why I said, do you mean money-wise, appearance-wise? There could be a lot of men who somebody could find more attractive than Drake. But there's not too many men on the planet that are more rich than Drake.
Yes, and if let's subtract the money, let's take the money out because he's a valuable person. There's many men as valuable as him. We haven't even seen those. I think we're in a generation we're gonna see plenty of them probably skyrocket more money than him. But for me, for what I see, Drake is really spiritual. If y'all listen to his music about God's plan and all that, I love that. I love when a man can address God, especially in music. He's very inspirational. He's diverse. Look at all the people he's worked with. The man is diverse. I do believe he's a good father, even though we know he doesn't, his baby doesn't really care for the baby mama, but he represents a good father. And he's a Scorpio. I love Scorpio people. I think Scorpio people are just the shit, high vibe or negative. I love Scorpio people. And outside of being a real fan, I just see him as just a great man. And I can't believe all the women he's been with have turned him down. Like, these bitches are sleeping on him. But
because once you get with Drake, you might not want to deal with all the things that come with Drake. And not every woman, like, let's just use Rihanna. Rihanna's Rihanna. She ain't dealing with a Zarina who gonna do whatever, even though she know I'm his girl. A lot of women, I think it's the fantasy, right? And then when you get to it, I'm not saying you can't deal with it. Some women can deal with it, right? But sometimes, Drake, you definitely know there's gonna be more than one girl. You're probably not going to get your time. You might want to spend holiday with him, and you can't spend a holiday. And then you might start to realize, well, I'm not being really fed in this relationship. Yes, I have amazing dates at times, but I want something more. So I totally can see why women who dated him eventually say, enough is enough. I want something that is real and more substantial. I don't think Drake will ever be with one woman. I mean, I could be wrong, but he's not giving me the one woman vibes.
I agree. We know he's such a thought. He get around, but if he's just a get around guy, like I said, I still want to ride an experience just to see, because he can be with 1,000 women. You know what I'm saying? But I still want the experience of the man.
Hello?
Oh shucks. I'm sorry. Am I back? Okay. Sorry, my mama called it. So, like, for instance, I would say I want to date Tupac, but he's not here. Nip is not here. And if these men were alive and single,
I would not say no Nipsey Hussle when you know how people feel about Lauren London, child.
Oh, I love Lauren. And let me tell you.
Please do not say that.
No, and I'm gonna tell you, what? I would like to share a real experience about me meeting him and knowing him, because I'm from the same place he's from, South Central Los Angeles. When I say I would love a Nip, but I don't think there's gonna be any more like Nip. But Nip was so loyal to Lauren, it was unreal. I've been a model in LA around him, in the entertainment. Nip was loyal on an unreal level to Lauren London, and I love her. We're from the same place. I freaking love Lauren London. However, if he was single, and he was when I knew him and met him, I attempted to hook him up with my friend. So like I said, his mentality is really what we need in men. His image, not so much of what I desired, but men like him. If there was more men like him on the planet, for sure, Nip is great, especially due to his loyalty. Now, if Drake could be as loyal as Nip, which I could kind of believe, because Nip was, he's real loyal. But I would love if Drake is a loyal man, and he was about having a real Black woman who's strong, can stick through all the skin, and I would be that for him. I believe I could be what he needs and what he's seeking for in a woman. He asked all these women, they all said no. I believe I have liked him on a level that I've had a crush on him for so long. He's dating women who didn't give a shit.
I think you're fast. I think this is why. Well, I don't know. You got flew to Chicago, so maybe it doesn't turn the men off. But even in your second go around, you still just fascinated with Drake.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna always be as a fan, especially from a fan basis, in a fantasy basis. I love me some Drake, and if I have an opportunity and a chance, if he wants me, I'm going to give him a shot. And but it's not my fault. I like some Drake, but there are other men, and it's the image. There's a lot of men as fine as him. There's a lot of men as loving into hip hop as him. There's definitely some guys who hold the bar or are even better, and it doesn't have to be the money. The money, cancel the money out. I still think he's a solid dude on a whole lot of levels that I would appreciate.
Okay, what's some deal breakers for you?
What was the crimes record? If you have any type of sexual assault on your record, I want to see a record. So depending on the crimes that you've been in jail for, because I'll date somebody that's been in prison. I'll date someone who's been in prison, but I need to know what's on your record. What's on your record? What were your crimes? Were you messing with kids, beating women? What's on your record? So And then that's one deal breaker. Another deal breaker is being desperate for money. Don't want to date no man who's too desperate for money, who will do the stupid shit for money. You know what I'm saying?
Does a guy have to make a certain amount of money to date you?
More than me.
And what is this?
At the moment, you know, I'm only around 50K. I'm still a little puppy, a little dog in the money game, but I make enough to take care of me and mine. I would love a man who makes more than me, enough to spare, and who is generous with his funds on me.
Okay. All right. So this is Zarina, Texas, 37, Scorpio, 2 children. Let's do the Kendra Cam, honey.
Okay. Oh, can I say one more thing?
Yes.
My music is streaming. I would love it if y'all would go check out the music. Y'all can go judge that, listen to that, and judge that instead of just this conversation.
I'm gonna let you plug it out because you know there is a lot of attention to you. So how do they find your music?
Under Starkita.
Starkita. Okay.
Starkita.
Okay. All right, so she is an artist. I'm gonna allow her to do that because this is her second time on the show, and y'all gave her so much. Y'all need to see what she got going on. Okay, you came dressed tonight. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. All right. So, do you want me to call you Starkita, or you want to continue by Zarina?
They're both my real names. So,
right. So do you want more kids?
Yes.
You do. Okay. Could the guy already have kids?
Yes.
Okay. When was your last relationship?
A year ago.
A year ago.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
When I flew to Chicago.
Woo! Oh, see, I wasn't gonna ask you, but that so y'all got it in.
Real ass bitch, I give a fuck about these niggas.
So why are y'all not talking? So what is the moment? I'm confused.
Well, I mean, you know, I'm still kind of in the dark. I feel like maybe he's too caught up with business and personal matters, especially during the holiday, to really kind of give me the
You're making a lot of excuses for him. So is he not calling you or something? What's the situation?
Yeah, he hasn't called me. He hasn't been calling me. We've been text messaging, but it's just been very lightweight. I know he's a very busy man.
Do you think that maybe he flew you out there to hit it and now he got what he wanted?
That could be, but I don't want to judge his actions. I'm just giving him like, you know, the ball's still in his court.
So when was the last time you were here?
Oh, I just flew in from there yesterday.
You just got back.
It's fresh. Yeah.
Oh, so you haven't talked to him in what, 24 hours?
Yeah. Yeah. And that's no big deal. I'm like,
were you guys talking every day prior?
Slightly.
Okay. Oh, okay. So really you'll know within this week.
I think so too. Yeah, I'm giving him time to breathe, you know what I'm saying? And you know, he has a man with children, and a man with children needs time with his family, and I respect that.
So he has a girl as a family or children as a family?
He has children, and I do know that he is dating someone there. So maybe he's clearing a space for me to return, or you know, I just don't know. And you know,
there's a lot with you, Starkita, Zarina, Chow. All right, so
last name Newman, so new man. So you know,
new man. Why do you think you're single, baby girl?
I'm a lot. I know that I'm a hell of a woman. I come with a lot. I offer a lot, and I require a lot. As you can see, I do. You know.
And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Because his mama gonna love me off jump. I'm gonna get along with your mama. How can you? That's one. I bring so much to the table. I bring so much.
What do you bring to the table?
Mutual respect, blatant honesty, realness, natural beauty, no surgeries, talents. I bring healthy genes for children. I can still carry a baby or 2 or 3. Maybe I got 4 eggs left. I don't know, but I am a real nurturer. And I'm very, I'm very compromising in a relationship. You know, and I've got tough skin. As you can see, I got tough skin. I know how to stick it out. If I'm your partner, I'm gonna stick it out. As me and you against the world, I'll carry a gun for you. Yeah.
Okay. So, I want to go back to something you said. I just want to get this clear. I think this is where my energy changed because my love for Lauren London is just so deep, and I think the whole world is still loving on her with the passing of Nipsey. And you shared a story. Let's just be clear. This is before her. I'm assuming, correct?
No, I'm actually assuming it was before they were public, because I approached this man for my best friend. My best friend has had a crush on him forever, forever, ever. And she was a model in LA. And I approached him for my best friend.
And he declined the request because he
he-
was with Lauren London.
but he didn't say Lauren. So I'm assuming it was Lauren at the time because it was before we knew it was public. So I think he was with her, but he didn't say her name. And it was before, we even really knew that she was.
Yeah, we just want to love on her. That was a horrible situation
Yeah.
she went through. So I just don't want, that perception. And I don't want, and if you thought the Drake situation was crazy, people would be very salty if we started a rumor of that magnitude, whether it's true or not. Whether true or not.
No, I believe it was Lauren. It was just, before. And that, but he, like I said, he was a hell of a man. And I knew that.
I think everybody agrees on that.
Yeah. We need more of him. So Lauren had the best. Lauren had the best. And especially for me, knowing Nip from the hood, she had the best. And I think all of us women will love a king like Nip. Really.
Yeah. All right, Zarina. So you already told me. All right, let's do it. So this is Zarina. Also Starkita. And so you're in Texas. You're not in California no more, right?
No, I'm just from LA. I'm born and raised in LA.
Okay. 37. Oh, what's the age range? We didn't do that tonight.
Ooh, from 37 to 48.
37 to 48?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She sings, she models, she's a property management, brand ambassador. She mentioned child support as well. She's open to having more kids, 17 and 3. Let's do it. How do you want the guy to reach out to you, honey?
Instagram is fine. Zarina Kills on Instagram.
Zarina Kills. So it's ZORINA KILLS.
ZARINA Kills.
ZORINA KILLS, right?
ZARI.
ZAR. Okay, spell it out from the beginning.
ZA.
I didn't say, I'm not saying ZA.
No, you saying
ZA. I'm saying ZO. You're right.
Okay.
Spell it out from the beginning, honey.
ZARINA KILLS.
Let me see. Oh, I don't know why I thought Zarina had a ZO. So let me see. ZARINA KILLS. All right, here we go. Zarina. Let me see.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, Zarina Kills. All right, boo. Well, keep me updated on how the boo is, and let me know if you get new boos.
We'll see. Thank you so much, Andres. Always a pleasure.
Bye, baby girl.
We
Thank you. Bye.
Baby. Bye.
Thank you, sweetheart.